In the shadowy corners of the city where danger lurks and secrets hide, there's one man who dares to tread. His name, Jason King. A detective like no other, armed with an intellect sharper than a razor's edge and a wit as quick as a striking cobra. But his opponents aren't your everyday criminals. They're masterminds of deception, serial killers who play a deadly game of cat and mouse. In a world where the line between good and evil blurs, Jason King stands steadfast. He's not just solving crimes, he's diving into the human psyche, unraveling the twisted knots of depravity. Each case, a new challenge. Each criminal, a new puzzle to solve. In the relentless pursuit of justice, will the hunter become the hunted? Stay tuned as Jason King takes you on a thrilling journey into the heart of darkness.
Welcome to Delphi After Dawn. I'm your host, Jason King. In the heart of Indiana lies the quaint town of Delphi, where life moves at a peaceful pace, but beneath its serene surface, a sinister darkness lurks. Today, I'm inviting you to step into the shadows as we delve into the chilling case that shattered this small community. This is the story of a serial killer, still at large, whose heinous acts have left a trail of terror and unanswered questions. On a cold February day in 2017, two young girls, Abigail Williams and Liberty German, set out to explore the Monon High Bridge Trail. It was supposed to be an ordinary day of adventure, but they never came home. Their bodies were discovered the next day, just half a mile from the bridge. The details of their deaths were so gruesome that they were initially withheld from the public. But Liberty, wise beyond her years, left us a clue. With chilling clarity, her phone recorded a man's voice saying, "Down the hill." Those three words are now etched into the collective consciousness of Delphi. For years, the case has remained unsolved, a haunting mystery, but recent developments have reignited hope. New evidence, fresh leads, and a community's unyielding resolve to unmask the monster among them. As the investigation unfolds, the spotlight shifts to those who might know more than they're saying. Could it be a neighbor, a friend, or a complete stranger? Theories abound, but the truth remains elusive. In this series, I'll be dissecting every angle, examining every clue, and bringing you closer to the heart of the mystery. Together, we'll navigate the labyrinth of the human psyche, where the line between sanity and madness blurs. This isn't just about solving a case. It's about justice for Abigail and Liberty. It's about restoring peace to a town overshadowed by fear. And it's about understanding the darkness that drives one to commit such unthinkable acts. So grab a seat, turn down the lights, and prepare to confront the unknown. Because in the pursuit of truth, we must be willing to face our deepest fears. This is Delphi After Dawn. I'm Jason King. Welcome to the darkness. Am I the only one that didn't know how a single snapshot could crack a case wide open? Let's dive into the Delphi Murders. On a cold February day in 2017, best friends Abby and Libby set out for a hike on the Monon High Bridge Trail in Delphi, Indiana. They never made it home. Days later, their bodies were found, but the clues left behind were chilling. A grainy photo, a cryptic audio clip, and a shadowy figure known only as Bridge Guy. Who is this man? Why did he target these young girls? And most importantly, can justice still be served? Join us as we unravel the twists and turns of this haunting case. This is the story of the Delphi town where nothing ever happens. 2 lives were shattered forever. The Delphi murders remain unsolved. The tragic case of Abby and Libby has gripped the nation. Clues have surfaced. Suspects have been questioned, but the answers remain elusive. What really happened on that chilling February day in Delphi? Despite years of investigation, the shadow of doubt still lingers. Could a breakthrough be just around the corner? Stay with us as we continue to uncover the layers of this haunting mystery. Don't miss the next update. Subscribe and hit the bell icon. The truth could be closer than we think. Will we ever know the truth? Join us to find out. Before diving into the details of the Anthony Shots account, let's take a step back and explore one of the significant early developments in the Delphi Murders case: the search of Ron Logan's property. Ron Logan owned the land where Abby and Libby's bodies were tragically discovered. Naturally, this put him under intense scrutiny. On March 17, 2017, just a month after the murders, police executed a search warrant on Logan's property. The community was on edge, hoping for a breakthrough in the case. Despite extensive efforts to find incriminating evidence, nothing was discovered that linked Logan to the murders. The search included a thorough examination of his home, outbuildings, and surrounding land. Investigators were meticulous, leaving no stone unturned. They even seized various electronic devices for analysis, hoping to uncover any digital evidence that could provide answers. However, Logan's alibi for the day of the murders seemed to hold. He had claimed he was out of town, and although there were inconsistencies, they weren't substantial enough to implicate him directly. As a result, Logan was eventually ruled out as a suspect. This search was a pivotal moment in the investigation, illustrating the complexities and challenges faced by law enforcement. It also underscored the community's desperation for answers and the lengths to which authorities were willing to go to find justice for Abby and Libby. Now, back to the investigation timeline. Police released an updated sketch and announced they were looking for information about an online account named Anthony Shots. Hey there, true crime fans. Today I'm diving into one of the most chilling and heartbreaking cases of recent years, the Delphi Murders. Buckle up, because this one's a real-life horror story that still has many unanswered questions. It all started on a seemingly ordinary day, February 13th, 2017, in Delphi, Indiana. Best friends Abigail Williams, 13, and Liberty German, 14, decided to spend their day off from school, exploring the Monon High Bridge Trail. They posted a few photos on social media, like any other day, but little did anyone know that would be the last time they were seen alive. The next day, their families reported them missing. A desperate search ensued, and tragically, on February 14th, their bodies were discovered near the bridge. The details of their deaths were kept under wraps, but it was clear this was no accident. The small town of Delphi was shaken to its core. During the investigation, Ron Logan, who owned the property where the girls were found, came under scrutiny. Authorities searched his property extensively, looking for any clues that might link him to the crime. Early on, police released a grainy image and a haunting audio clip of a man saying, "Down the hill," captured on Libby's phone. It was a brave and crucial move by Libby, which gave investigators a lead. Several suspects have come and gone. One of the most notorious was Daniel Nations, a registered sex offender, arrested in Colorado for threatening hikers with a hatchet. His resemblance to the sketch and his criminal record made him a person of interest, but he was eventually cleared. The case went cold, but the community never gave up hope. Fast forward to 2021, police released an updated sketch and announced they were looking for information about an online account named Anthony Shots. This account, used to lure young girls, may be connected to the case. The man behind the account, Keegan Klein, is currently facing charges unrelated to the murders, but his connection is under investigation. In a significant development, Richard Allen was arrested in connection with the murders. Authorities believe they have finally found the person responsible, but the investigation is ongoing. The families of Abby and Libby continue to fight for justice, holding vigils and working with law enforcement. Their strength and determination are truly inspiring. So, what can we do? Stay vigilant, share information, and keep the conversation alive. Someone out there knows something, and it's up to us to ensure Abby and Libby's story isn't forgotten. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the Delphi murders. If you have any theories or thoughts, drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more true crime content. As the investigation continues, a new twist has emerged in the case. Richard Allen's defense team is now claiming that the true culprits behind the Delphi murders are an Odinist cult. This controversial defense strategy aims to shift the blame away from Allen, who was arrested in connection with the murders. Pause twos. According to the defense, the cult, which practices a modern form of Norse paganism, is responsible for the heinous crime. They argue that the symbols found at the crime scene point to ritualistic elements, which they believe are consistent with Odinist practices. However, this theory has not gained much traction with the authorities or the public. Pause 1.5s. Judge Frances Gull, who is presiding over the case, has expressed skepticism about this claim. She has stated that the evidence presented by the defense does not convincingly support the involvement of an Odinist cult. As a result, she has refused to entertain this line of defense, maintaining that Richard Allen remains the primary suspect. Pause twos. In response, Allen's defense team is now fighting to have Judge Frances Gull removed from the case, arguing that her dismissal of their theory indicates bias and a lack of impartiality. This move has stirred up even more controversy and has left the community divided. Some support the defense's efforts, while others believe it's a desperate attempt to divert attention from Allen. Pause twos. As the legal battle continues, the families of Abigail Williams and Liberty German are watching closely, hoping that justice will be served. Despite the new claims and ongoing courtroom drama, their focus remains on finding the truth and ensuring that the person responsible for the murders is held accountable. Pause 2s. This latest development adds another layer of complexity to an already convoluted case. Only time will tell how this defense strategy will play out and whether it will impact the pursuit of justice for Abby and Libby. Pause 2s. Thanks for sticking with us through this deep dive into the unfolding drama of the Delphi Murders. If you have any thoughts or insights, let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on this and other true crime stories. Until next time, stay safe and stay curious.
In the shadowy underworld of crime, where the ordinary meets the extraordinary, you've been journeying with me, Jason King. We've dissected the minds of some of the most notorious serial killers, peeling back the layers of their darkest secrets. Every shadowy corner we've turned, every chilling confession we've analyzed, has been a step deeper into the abyss. But remember, the abyss also gazes back. So brace yourself as we prepare to dive even deeper. Next time, we'll unravel a tale so twisted, it will make your spine tingle with anticipation. An enigma so intricate, it will have you questioning everything you thought you knew. Until then, keep your eyes open and your mind sharp. This is Jason King, signing off.